there, family friends. If you're from across the world, Joey Jones is back on the road. I'm happy, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to be the mentor. First, let me say again, one more time, congratulations to all the ones that passed and obtained their CDLs and are already driving with their mentors. They're already driving by themselves. That's awesome, man. I always said it's one of those great feelings, you know. Now it's the time where you take over, and you're the boss. You're the like again, you're the captain of the ship. You're the one who controls this rig, and it's your responsibility to deliver the freight on time and safely. You know, it's you, the one who they count on, and it's you, the one who they rely on. Okay, so I always try to keep, you know, my videos as short as I can and as accurate as I can, you know. Well, this video I just want to show you real quick, you know, quick setup for you when you're backing up a 53 Fuller. You know, first let me just pop my brake and put it on drive. Okay, and okay. All right, first let me show you what I'm hauling. What I drive a double sleeper. It's got two beds inside, and I'm running a 53 footer. You know, I'm gonna come in here. So what I'm gonna do is I always come in closely. You know, I always try to come real tight on this side. You know, not too tight. I say about 4 feet. You know, and then what I do is I come here. You know, I stop here, look inside, and I look my space. You know, on these customers, the majority of the customers are a standard size, you know, lot or standard size hole, however you want to call it, you know, and it's supposed to be enough for a trailer to fit in between containers. So I'm not going to go on this one. I'm just going to go on this one here. So what I like to do is I like to count 3 holes, 3 containers, 3 trailers. I did a video already, and I want to show you another one. And then the most part and a decent setup for this is that it's wide. Sometimes it's tighter, sometimes it's wider, but I'm gonna show you, you know, the better it is wider, the better it's a better chance for you, you know. So again, you know, I like to come and count 1, 2, 3, and then in my front of my bumper, I always like to line it up with the edge of this, and this is when I start cutting. 2, 3 o'clock. Well, right now I'm looking at save your standing still. If you look forward, that's 12 o'clock. If you look towards the right, it's 3 o'clock. Towards your left is 9 o'clock, and behind you 6 o'clock. So we just, you know, just drawing a clock real quick. You know, right now there's not a lot of people out here. I just spoke to the yard jockey. I told him I was gonna do a video. He was like, go ahead, you know, there's not a lot of traffic, so we're good. So again, you know, I release my steering wheel. Release my steering wheel, push my steering wheel all the way forward. And again, I'm not cheating, but this right here, it's comes in handy. I only use it again just to maneuver. So what I do is you know, while I'm leaning, looking at, you know, what I'm doing, I'm using one hand to lean off my door and the other hand to maneuver. That's what I'm doing, okay? And then of course you have to release. You know, you need space to maneuver this machine, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and get to it. Release my brakes. Okay. Here we go. Get as close as you can, possible as you can, you know. So there we go. I'm going right in there. So then again, I do 1, 2, and this is 3. 3 is right there. So see my front of my truck, just about. You know, this is how I set up. You know, there's a lot of people that have a different way of setting up, but this is how I set up. So again, it's a clock, draw a clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Nobody coming, we're good. Now we're gonna go all the way 3 o'clock. And then you keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. And then you starting to straighten out. Right here. You start to straighten out. Now you go to 12 o'clock. But you try to reach as far as you can. You know, as far as you can. Then you keep going until you see. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, pop my brakes, get out. I think that's a perfect setup right there. Because what you want to do is my setup, how I set up, I use my tandems to set up the hole. So pretty much what you're doing is you're drawing a line. You know, you have to pretend to draw a line. So that white line right there on the floor, I like to like trace it, you know, all the way to like back here. You know, like look at this. This is perfect right here. So that right there, that stain right there, you can go by that, you know. So what you're trying to do is trying to line up your tandems with that black line. But if you have something, you know, here it's even better. You can drop anything there, you know. So let me see if I can just drop my glove. That'll be perfect. You can do that too. You know, there you go. So that's pretty much your lineup. So then your tandems, again, you're gonna come with your tandems and you're gonna bring them, but I don't know how. Okay, you can run over the glove or run by the glove. So that's pretty much your setup, and that's where you're gonna set up your tandems. You know, and yeah, a lot of people, they use, you know, they'll spray paint a line, they'll use the glove, they'll just drop anything. I don't normally do that, but I want to show you. You know, I might run over the glove, I might not, but that's pretty much your setup. Okay. Okay, release your brakes. Reverse. We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna close the gap a little bit. So we're closing the gap. Here we go. Now you open your gap. Now you close the gap. You can pull up if you want some. Pull up if you have to. Now this is all you, straight back. Straight back. You know, I use quarter turns, not a lot, you know. That's what I normally use, quarter turns. And that's basically what it is. You know, if you have to pull up, you pull up. And there it is. That's how I do it. All right. And there goes your glove. Okay. So I'll keep you posted. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. God bless.